Go ahead.
Then in 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plague.
He said, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plague. That's why right now you see the earth opening up. It's waxed old, okay? This place is growing weaker and weaker with each and every day that goes on. If y'all ever looked at China, it's nothing but a fog, like another fog, man. This place is fucking destroyed, is all I'm trying to say, to give you an analogy. And these heathens destroyed the earth, and the Lord's going to destroy them, which destroyed the earth. That's the beautiful, man, I can't even get the words out like Apostle Paul said. I can't even fathom it. That's the beauty of the Lord, man. He's coming to destroy them, which destroyed the earth, man. Bring that part back too, Papa, what you just read.
In 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 12, it say, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plague.
And the foundations of it shall be smitten with plague. And everything about America, because America needs bitter, is going out bitterly. All right, you got stores closing up, you got people going out of sale, and they ain't even they closed down certain spots and not even rebuild nothing there. All right, they just leaving it vacant. So this place is being smitten with plagues. All right, and we witnessing that.
It's saying punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
My fault. I'm still looking for this word, but the Most High is gonna bring that punishment upon this place. All right, and that's the point. All these doings are by the Lord. He said in Amos 3 and 6, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it. All right, so the Lord gets that glory. You don't get that glory to no one else, and it's gonna happen in your lifetime. To you people that might watch the video and think nothing of it. All right, it's gonna happen in your lifetime. All right. It's not some far-fetched thing in your grandchildren. You done lived your life out to 60, and now you want to turn to the Lord. You looking for young minds, all right? Go ahead,
This verse 13. It say, they that till the ground shall mourn.
They that till the ground shall mourn. Now that till, it goes to prepare the land for raising of crops, or plowing and harrowing to cultivate. So they that till the ground shall mourn. Go ahead.
For their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail.
Their seeds, they're talking about little seeds like a crop, shall fail through blasting and hail. That's part of the merchants, by the way. All the outskirts of Ohio, if you ever actually got outside the city and went and drove to other states and you see how much actual land is there, and they talk about this place is overcrowded and it's filled with crops, they're part of the merchants. Even though the merchants do come overseas from these other places, they make big money off them crops, man. Them big ass acres, I'm talking like city blocks full of nothing but land. You see cows and horses and shit like oh, you know what I mean? People being all, but them part of the merchants when you think of it, man. And their seeds is gonna fail through the blasting and hell by way of Yahweh Shimmy Shot, man.
And that ain't talking about no goddamn shotgun. One niggas, niggas talk about he was teaching. Niggas at IUIC teaching people that just talk about a goddamn shotgun, man. Motherfucking stupid ass motherfuckers, man. That's talking about like freezer burns. Like your crops ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Your crops gonna get fucked up. Like when the locusts came and fucked up all the crops, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's talking about. It ain't talking about no shotgun.
And I hate to acknowledge it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. On the episode of SpongeBob, they had the little termites out there, the nematodes eating up everything. That's how an analogy of your shit gonna fail too. And the soil ain't even got the nutrients it need anyway, man. All that shit GMO filled with pesticides. But not to digress, keep going. It's about to get back to the original topic we opened up with.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 13.
Oh yeah.
They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail.
Bring that back to the top. No. I did. That's on me. I didn't ask you. Okay. Yeah, keep going on 13. My fault.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail. And with the fearful constellation, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
So just getting to the point, they say woe to the world. Woe means death, destruction, lamentation, mourning, all right? That's what the Lord says about the coming to you people. All right, he say woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right? Go ahead. That's self-explanatory.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
All right, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Bring it back to the UN troops. All right? It's near. That time is near. The scriptures say, when you see the fig trees, you know that summer is nigh. Even so, that the Lord the time of the Lord is at hand, man. Roughly paraphrase. Matter of fact, I don't even want to butcher it. I want to grab that in just a minute, but keep going on that secondary.
Yeah, because if I can say this, what's really about to take place is about to be another besiege of Jerusalem, man. All right? Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Just like the same time what happened in 70 AD and every other time where they, when the heathens, you know, they came in and put hell on Jake. That's what's about to come now, man. By way of all these policies that this devil is putting in place. See, he's setting everything in order. See, because these devils, these Edomites, they real what's the word I'm looking for? Methodical. I forget the word, methodical or something like that, man. All right. You know, they real calculated, man. These devils and everything that they do. Meticulous, cuz. They ain't doing shit just to do it. Right. You know? Everything that they do, it got a reason and a purpose behind them doing that shit, man. Right. Even with the shit that's going on in Chicago. Yeah. Hey, like the apostle Tahar said, he said that one nigga, I believe his name Boykins or something right there, the commissioner of Chicago. He said that nigga's a puppet. Yeah. I ain't got the proof, but hey, you know, he don't come up with no big motherfucker. Don't come up with no bright ideas like that. Like the apostle said, he was going in.
And I don't, and land backing off the brother's spirit, you know, with all that going on, you know, it's the same thing. Let's give an analogy to a job. In order for you to move up in the ranks, they want you to meet the requirement. You got to shave your beard. You got to meet their requirement. So in order for you to move up in the ranks to become a commissioner, you got to meet their requirements. Meaning, like, look, we're going to tell you what to say so you don't fuck up. Just read the teleprompter and woo, woo, woo. All right? Same way they do it on the news station. You see them fuck up all the time. So it's nothing new under the sun. And as you go up higher in the ranks, you got more responsibilities. So they put it on the jank as a potsy. Same thing as Donald Trump. So when this place fall, they can blame Donald Trump. We ain't mad at Trump. You know, it's the elite behind him that's moving him, man. It really ultimately the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, keep going on that though.
In 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 15. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Give me Matthew 24:32.
And swords in their hands.
And swords in their hands. So one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. The modern day sword is the gun. All right, we've evolved with our weaponry, and from the sword to the gun. All right, and they're gonna be fighting one against another in the streets. Chaos all in the streets, man. Just to give you a visual.
Because the sword is just an instrument of war.
That's right.
You know, niggas go to war with guns, missiles, nukes.
You know, whatever they get a hold of. Yep.
It's verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Which is like a revolt or uprising against an authority or a government. That's what that sedition means. It's pretty synonymous with the word insurrection. All right. And so it's going to be sedition amongst men. And with swords in their hands, can you imagine that?
Yeah, that word sedition basically goes into a violent uprising or rebel against an authority or a monarch or a state of government.
I just said that. Oh, you're the spirit. Yeah. That's the spirit. No, that's the spirit bringing it back out, though. So the spirit, the Lord drilled it in, man. The Lord drilled it in Jake head because oftentimes the scripture repeats itself so you can get the point. All right. So sedition, yes, there's going to be people with swords in their hands, and sedition meaning an uprising against the government, man. A revolt, all of that, man. Quote unquote rebels is gonna be taking place, man. And that's the spirit. This place here got the symbol of the cavalier. That's like a soldier. I'm just thinking of that. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what they used to call them.
Yeah, cavaliers and shit with the sword and the little fur and shit.
For there shall be sedition among men,
God,
and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, meaning no matter how high or low you is in this pit, I want to call it this system, they ain't gonna regard them. If you King Donald J. Trump, all right? Ain't nobody gonna regard you. If you're the elite, people even walk up on the elite. I seen on the YouTube videos and ask like David Rothschild, like, why you doing certain things? Like people actually walked up and gave, you know, like asking them, like trying to give like a journalist point of view, like asking them questions. You know, people not regarding him and fearing him as an actual king. We ain't regarding him as, because a real king, you gonna bow for him. You might not even look him in his eyes. You know what I mean? A king, you ask, you go through the order to get to him and whatnot. You got people with servants, you know what I mean, under him, man. It's just this is the order of things. We not regarding kings and princes here, all right? But this is really speaking about those that's gonna be fighting in the street. They ain't gonna regard kings and princes. I don't give a fuck if you got a purple heart or all these badges on your shit. It's me against you. I need to eat. My people need to eat. You need to eat. It's gonna be me and you. That's gonna be their mentality. because they know nothing else. They don't know the scripture. But ours is going to be Isaiah 33:6, knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of our time. So we going to be cool, shut up in the houses, wherever the Lord may have us dwell. All right? But these people, they're going to be out here fighting and shit. That's why the scripture says, Psalms 91:5, I will not fear the terror by day, nor the arrows, it's like it. The terror by night, the arrows that fly by day. All right, the arrows talk about missiles that's gonna be flying and bullets and all that, and then it ain't gonna be terror by night, because Esau gonna be blowing down domes at 4, 5 in the morning when you least expect it, with the crust all in your eyes and shit, in your boxers, coming out talking about come out here in the cold, man. Get your ass in a paddy wagon if you don't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he gonna threaten to kill your ass. He ain't coming to play with you, man. He coming with this, like he said, meticulous, is well organized and thought out. He gonna have people surrounded the houses like they did Christopher Dorner, the one guy, you know, and they just burnt the bitch down. They gonna have people surrounded. Like if they really want you, they gonna surround that bitch on every angle so you can't escape.
Esau,
you know what I mean?
Esau do that on an everyday basis.
On an everyday basis.
When they serve like Denzel Washington, these high-risk warrants, right? Yeah, they have the nigga on one side of the corner of the building, the other side, nigga at the back, the other side, nigga at the front, though. That ain't nothing new.
Nothing new, man.
Can I go?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say one thing, and that's the spirit, like I was saying though, it's gonna be also foreign truth. So you ain't gonna be knowing what they were saying. Just like when they put us on the cargo slave ship, man, we didn't know what the hell, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The devil was saying to us, man.
Because the scriptures say, don't go to them that speak as a hard language that thou canst not understand, man. You know, so, yeah, can you read that scripture again?
Real quick. I just want to make a statement, land backing over that, because the scriptures in Habakkuk we brought out yesterday say, make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. All right? That he that find it may read it, man. Meaning we making it simple to understand to you people. Go ahead,
That is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 16.
Yeah.
For there shall be sedition among men,
That's right.
and invading one another.
Invading. Can you picture that? When you in the midst of eating your meal, you think you're about to kick your feet up, and you're going to have somebody kicking in your door with a big-ass 2x4, you know what I mean? Or whatever they got, man, and just running in your shit. They're going to be invading one another. It's prophesied. All right? Go ahead.
They say they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Meaning no matter how high of a stature you're on, they ain't going to give a damn.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you about to say.
Yeah, because if I could say this, because those jakes over there in Chicago, they not regarding their kings or princes. Here it is, Donald Trump a couple of months ago, he sent the National Guards over there, and you think the crime rate and the shooting deaths went down? Fuck no, they went up, man.
Hell yeah.
And that's Jake. Jake ain't regarding them motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck about what Donald Trump got to say about nothing, man.
None of that
They got the spirit of the Lord on them jakes over there in Chicago, man.
Yeah.
All right?
It's many death angels over there, let's say that, man. All right? And may Yahweh Shemel shall be with them brothers out there. Go ahead, with the scripture.
They say, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courts of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right, man. Of course, their actions don't stand in their power, so they going off strictly off carnal shit. The weapons of our warfare is not carnal, but these 230ans, all right, they gonna go strictly off the what they say, the power of their head. Their actions shall stand in their power. If we paraphrase, that's the only thing they going off of. You about to say something?
I will have it.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah chapter 51 and 20. It says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net.
That's right.
All right? Yeah. And what's the mascot for Chicago, man? The Chicago Bulls, man. Jake over there wilding as fuck, man. They fainted because they don't know who they are, man. You know? They had no recollection of who they are, what their nationality, heritage, where they from, or none of that, man. They hang at the street corners all goddamn day and talk shit, you know? Niggas will wake up and go to the street corner and buy a 40 and stand in front of the store and talk shit all day. Ask niggas for cigarettes, talk to everybody that come in. Niggas will do that shit all goddamn day, man. It says they are full of the fury of the Lord, right? That's why Jake over there in Chicago don't give a fuck. They full of the fury of the Lord. The Lord said he ain't gonna hold his tongue no more and touch his thy wickedness, man. You goddamn devils, y'all got a lot to pay for before that happened, man. It's gonna be a judgment for you, you 2/3 Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. The Lord got a judgment coming for y'all. Cause y'all are the holy people, y'all are the chosen people. Y'all supposed to be separate, man. That's why the Lord about to put all that hell on you, Jakes, man. And
just man backing off the spirit, I was just gonna say they got one of the most beautiful camps out there. The first one that started in the Midwest region, all right, in Chicago. one of the largest ones, and they're not even regarding what the Lord have to say. And I'm talking like, you know, a lot of brothers, all right? Not to put a number, but just saying it's a significant amount of brothers out there, man, and rapidly growing through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. So, right quick, I know I still want that, but Proverbs, the first chapter, right quick, man. And I just really want to get to the point. If you can start at 19 and 20, and then jump straight to like 25, 26. Jump straight to like 25,